Hi chat. I could very well be speaking to no one, but this is the first time I'm streaming in like forever. Welcome to my wonderful welcome card. We have no music because I have not prepared anything. So you are going to be dealing with the ambience of OMSI 2. Yeah. What's I gonna do? Okay. So that's not what. That's the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. So we have to get paid for the work we do. So we're gonna run this in BCS, which adds an extra layer to a 32-bit game. This is notoriously known for running like absolute shit. So honestly, let's just run with it and hope for the best. What is it? 33. So we've got options. Can't really do that. Could do that. Which is fairly. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want to do U46. Because it's known for being quite busy. And also, it's an excuse to use the bendy. 75, 76. Decent coverage. PR1. Okay, well that's pointless because it's from Wagesworth up to Hillswick, so like, that's nothing. A3A is a bit boring. There's bonus mission. Well, guess we're doing a 14. So, we have many options here. 1 minute. We have many options, of which they are, we can use a... Okay, we can use multiple deckers. And we do actually have a choice. I could go, yeah, let's go back. Let's just have a look at our options on a big screen. Shut the door because heating costs money. I hope that the audio is not clashing too badly. Right, where are we going? Here. Okay, so we have a street deck, an MMC, another MMC, another MMC, another MMC, a B5, another street deck, a diesel B5, whatever the hell that is, 2 deckers, 3 actually, sorry, and then a product that runs at 3 FPS. You can't see any of this. Why am I saying it if you can't see it? There we go. Street deck, MMCs, Volvo, that. Oh, you can't see my cursor, that's annoying. Decker, and 5 FPS product. I like deckers because they have, like, insane capacity. Insane to the point of, this is gonna be annoying. Insane to the point of, like, I think the 12-meter one can carry 104. I think. So, that's what we're gonna use. Also because I don't have to drive like a grandma, which is very preferable. That's 10-6. That's 9-4. It's gonna be this one. There we go. Yeah, 103. Drive. This is gonna be annoying because I'm running it through like different. Look, it's gone. I'm running it through different display captures. So, like, as in it captures only the window. Like, for example, this is what I see, and this is what you see. We need to be there for 52, so we have some downtime. What are we going to do in that downtime? Absolutely nothing. We could run it in windowed mode. Question is, do we want to run it in windowed mode for marginally... Oh, now you can see it. Do we want to run it in windowed mode for marginally better performance? To which I say, doesn't really matter, does it? Like... Yeah, what would be really useful is if we heard music in the background, but obviously I've come very unprepared and this is very quiet. So, have I got any form of content that I could tide you over with? Bus miles, I think, would work for this. Just try to think of where. What would be optimal? Oh, the annoying thing is I don't have, what is it? OBS set up so it's like, what I can see and what you can see is different. Because I reinstalled Windows very recently. To the point where, if we run a window, you will be able to see everything I have open, but, it says Windows 11 Enterprise. From which I achieved, through very legal means. I don't condone software piracy, I'm just saying, you do you. If I really wanted to, could I? Yo, who wants to see a candle? Hold on. How the hell am I gonna show this? Oh! I just forgot. We have reactives, which means that I can give you a little dude for me. If I go to here, look, I'm now the Firefox Fox, and I can do Firefox things. What is it saying? +1. What? I just realised I've got a +1 thing. Oh, because I'm in voice. Okay. So you can't see the other one, but if I now go to display capture, or window capture moreover, yep. Fuck it, you can see how this works. Select stream. That. Hopefully this is working. I hope it's working, because if it isn't, I'm going to be sad. Bear with me, I'm going to see if it works. Yes, it works! It's working! Cool. Select a Windows capture. That. Which is a black screen, because that's the window, and that's the window. We have many windows available to us. But I'm going to select this because this is what's going to show up. So, although you can see this, you can also see this, which is absolutely fuck all. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to be, like, very in your face and stuff, because realistically, the whole reason why I'm doing it is because, I'll be real, I just kind of want to sit down and play a game and stream it at the same time because I can. Where's overlay? I want to go to the stupid overlay. I've just opened Firefox. Game overlay. Off. It's in the way of my game. PP. Can I show this? Not really. I can show a screenshot. There we go. Tell me you haven't streamed without, tell me you haven't streamed intensively without telling me you haven't streamed intensively. That is my lovely response to their feedback. Well, they wanted feedback, so I gave them some feedback. I have the mental maturity of a 2-year-old. Or something. Swings and roundabouts. We're currently loading environmental traffic. Why have I got iTunes open? Yo, I could play copyrighted music. Such as... What will get me in the most trouble? I have, like, quite a wide range, actually. Like, if we ignore all the shit that BCS throws up, like, I have a decent range. I even have some Apple Music stuff. But we are now in game, and therefore it is time to... That's going to be a common theme, by the way. I'm just pointing that out there right now. Overlay is still showing up for some reason, even though oh, I know why. Because I disabled it specifically for OMSI, which is not great, but overlay, game overlay, off. Thank you. And now I can close this. And now I can, hopefully, if I throw up, what are all these null windows? It just says null. Full menu 3, oh. What? I don't know. That's time sync. You don't need that. Go away. But, okay. Maybe I need to do it like this. Set the thing. 14, 15, 03. Fun facts, with BCS you don't actually need to do it like this. You can literally pick any one you want and just do it. Because as long as the timetable matches up, it's fine. So, we're gonna follow this to the letter. This is the desk list, which you control through this DG3, I think it is. We also have a lovely ticker cell, which, there are improved versions now, but who cares? This is a game from like 2013 that was built for XP, even though XP was losing support. I think it's literally a 2013 game, and it's built for Windows. It's basically built for Windows XP, which lost support a year later. So, yippee! On. I need to swap. Oh my god, this is a mess. I've like 5 spoons. for absolutely no reason. Literally just trying to clear some space so that I can... Put my mouse over here and react to everything. I don't know if half mouse control means that I've got free movement of the mouse, and let's have a look. I don't want to use it for this entirely. Oh, I think it is for, like, I want to be able to just, like, not have to hold down the middle button for it. Oh well, let's just get this ready. What are we running again? Everton. This has the added benefit of, having passengers yell at you for, going over a bump a bit too fast, so that's fun. I actually wonder how loud this wheel is, and if, let's turn this down a bit more. There we go. And now we can drive. Thing. Skip. Zero. That's fine. When do we leave? Like, 4 minutes? Yeah. Sure.
Morning, sweetie. Good
Hello. Evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I mean, as fine as it can be on a 6:48 on a Thursday, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Oh, the one thing I really do not like about this is the cash tray. Just because it, like, everything is so compact. Like, those are where your pennies are, those are where your 2p's are, those are where your 5s are. Like, 20s, 10s, 50s, and then this is just a mess, because, like, you can try to click a pound and you can accidentally get a 5er out. And then they yell at you and going like, oh, I have too much change, and then you take it off them and it's like, I have too little change. You're scamming me. Go fuck yourself. I would be good at, like, working the public sector, I'm just saying. Heat. Should be working. Because that's cab, that's saloon, and that is blow. And now we literally, like, wait 2 minutes because we have nothing to do. This is how it looks. Residential roads, then it's a bit of carriageway, then it's 40 road, going around some bends, and it's into a town centre, which, thankfully, we don't go through, like, the absolute worst junction there is on Yorkshire, which is the Saving Grace. Then, yeah, leisure centre. Then there's a 20 cam on here that catches people out. In BCS, obviously, like, in Normsey, you don't get fined. Then it's Lakeside stuff. Then it's another bit of, like, 40, 50. Would it be B road? It's like, it's not an A road, I don't think. It's B road. Bend it, like, there's, like, really tight turns on it, and then go straight down into Windhaven, which is also a nice 30 bit on a curve. I like it. Oh, I'm doing hand motions, but you can't see a thing. And then, yeah, into Eversham, which is another nice carriageway bit, and yeah, we could leave right now, but the main thing is, like, the distance between here and there is like a minute on this timetabled, and that's specifically because I think they assumed that you would pick up at 52 and go down for 53. But yes, now I get to show off my quality driving to the world, and I get to turn down my... Just saying, you could have walked this distance instead of waiting, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, coming here we've got 30 seconds, so...
What?
Not doing too bad.
Return, please.
There you go, boss.
My God, it's getting dark out there. Good
It
evening,
is
driver.
winter.
Hiya, driver. Alright, mate. Return.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you very much.
I actually hate the people that pay for, like, a single with, like, a £10 note. Like, give me a fiver so I can then give you 2.20 instead of, like, 7. Because realistically, if I went on a bus and bought a single with, like, a £20 note, they would be, honestly, they'd probably they might take it, but they wouldn't be happy taking it. But, this is OMSI, and OMSI logic applies, which is, like, absolutely none whatsoever. Is this a 40? Is now. Okay, this bit here would be a 30. Now, up here, we actually have ambient temperature, and then the temperature inside. So, you get graded for, like, driving and stuff, which is, well, knowing OMSI logic, it's not the best, because you could drive...
Hello, mate. What?
You could drive perfectly and still get,
Hello
like,
there.
60% on driving because you went over a few bumps too fast. Or maybe I am just sheer driving.
Morning, sweetie.
1450, that's 550.
Lovely. Cheers.
Now then,
Single
how's it going?
I'm also, like, very familiar with all of these.
Yalla.
Like, to a... Most of this is actually quite easy, like, to actually give out, surprisingly. Is it surprisingly? Not really. One thing I will say is, on here, on this decker, there's like a bug where sometimes, like, the person that comes on wants a ticket, and you want to give them a ticket, but then the moron behind them decides to scan their ITSO, and then it just hangs on a screen. Like, it hangs on the ITSO acceptance screen, so you physically cannot give them a ticket, and you have to do it through the, like, keyboard shortcuts, which, I'll be real, I don't know. So, thankfully, with BCS, there's a thing that is called the, well, BCS mobile app, which you can actually give out tickets for. You can even open the doors. Like, I'd have such a thing. I could just... What does B do? Hold on. Does B close them? No. How weird. Yeah, some of the things I don't understand on it, like, whatever the desktop thing is, with, like, real-line desk, forward, AGO mute, back mute. Like, oh, we should probably look at our phone while we drive. But yeah, that's the one annoying bug on the decker, is that someone can scan their ITSO when the other person in front wants a ticket, and you literally cannot do anything about it. Pull in. Like, quite a lot of this is genuine, like, just something to have on, I guess,
evening.
in the background.
One day rider, please.
How are you?
Because there isn't really much
Oh, thank you
commentary
very
to be
much.
had, like, in all actuality.
Tala,
Hello,
can I
mate.
have a return, please?
One thing I will say about the 14,
Thank you
15
very much.
is you can make bank on it.
Ooh, give me a day rider, mate.
There's your day rider, mate. No thank you? What the hell? I spent so much effort giving you pressing a button and giving you a ticker. I feel like it's darker on... Then again, it is like completely... Okay. For context, my main monitor is an IPS panel. And then my second monitor is a Apple Cinema display. Because at the place where I was working, quite a lot of things were being junked, and this cinema display was one of them. There's a few like artifacts on the screen, like
What?
I don't.
Good day, driver.
Hold on, let me just do these quick, because otherwise I'm gonna get confused.
Morning, sweetie.
Hey, it's not morning, but you're
Good
right.
evening, please.
Return. There you go. That's your change. I've stopped.
Return,
I've
please.
stopped commenting when people give like a lot of change.
Unless you're giving out cash back, you've given me too much change.
It's easy to get confused. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Someone pays with a 10 and then someone pays with a 5. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, back to the monitors. Yeah. There's a bit of artifacting, like I don't know what to call it, but there are like lines on the screen. It doesn't affect it. Like, there aren't like any major discrepancies. It's just like there are lines on it that you can see if you're like looking at something that's really not necessarily dark, but like grey. Like, that's really the only time you can see it. And I don't know if it's because it's like different color grading or whatever.
Good evening, mate.
Wait, kid.
Could be.
Hiya.
Or I could
Oh,
just be
okay.
tweaking,
No.
which is known to happen.
Thanks for that, Doug.
There we go. Now, ideally, you should let them sit down, but we are kind of a bit late, as you can see. 1 minute late. That is not good. We are going to get fined for being 1 minute late. Oh god, oh god. It's stuttering right now, but it will get worse. It will get worse, do not worry. Do not be afraid, it will get worse. The one thing I do like about the Decker is you also don't need to have the handbrake on.
Single, please.
Single. There you go.
Thank you very much.
280. You're with it, so I can just go. That's a taxi from London. Okay, I know this sounds like... This might sound weird, but are there black cabs outside of London? Because I actually don't know. Like, are there outside of London black cabs? Or is it just like Corollas?
Can I have a return, please?
Which, to be fair, it wouldn't be...
Thank you very much.
Oh. Yeah. How do you... Take your time. How do taxis look outside of London? I swear, like, from what I've seen, when I've actually left the confines of, shit-ass London, like, it's literally just Corollas in, like, white. Obviously, that's not including Uber and stuff, because that's a multicultural place for young adult, but, like, yeah, are there black cabs outside of London? Is that rattling coming from here or coming from game? That's game. I know that. There we go. How many are you getting off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Morning, sweetie.
I can do
Good
basic
evening.
math.
Hello, lad.
Hello, mate.
Single. Hello. Good day, driver. Is it me you're looking for?
5, 7,
Thank you,
80.
driver. Hello.
Now then, lad, how's it going?
Evening. What?
Yes,
Single.
they do exist outside of
Thanks.
London. Oh, I don't care. Known as Hackney carriages. What the hell is a Hackney carriage? I guess that was a taxi back in the day. But, often seen in large cities and airport areas, and their presence outside London is due to local authorities allowing different regulations for vehicle appearance and operations. Huh. And an article just like very, like, just a bit more down is rising demand outside of London for black cabs. I assume it's just because of the, I guess, UK mentality to copy London. If you get what I mean? Like, London is kind of seen as, like, an example, and everyone wants to be like London. Even though that is what you really don't want, because I'm gonna be real. London is a nice place to visit, it's just a shit place to live in. One, two. There are speed cameras here. They do nothing though, because they don't actually have a. They don't. This is the thing. There are different speed cameras in BCS, and they don't use existing speed cameras that you add as assets. How do speed cameras work in BCS? Like, how do they get added to a map? That's like, is it like an editor thing still, but like a BCS editor or something?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, there you go. Hold on. There you go. That's your
Oh, thank you
50p.
very much.
And now we can leave. Yeah, just shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. No one saw anything. And now we are sitting in lovely traffic. There's that Ekna lumber just looped around, didn't it? I mean, it does show up as a loop around on the map, but yeah, this is one thing about OMSI. Because the AI doesn't actually have a way of, like, getting out of the way, per se, they are literally just forced to go. So it's a handy excuse if you're running really late. My bad, there was an ambulance behind, I had to go. But, like, I don't think it would work in, like, practice. When am I gonna get there for 9:09? 7:09, sorry. We'll make it, it's fine. Especially because this is the part where we can put our foot down. And go faster than 40 kilometers an hour. We can go 40 miles an hour. I think this is limited to 58. I think. I can't remember. Yes, I should be in the left lane, but who really cares? Especially considering I need to be in this lane anyway to turn, so... Nah. That is a nice 90 clicks an hour. That is about... yeah, 56. I do want to stream more, like, just in general. I know, like, realistically, this is probably not the best for active, engaging stream content, because it is very much just a do this, drive for a bit, and speak for a bit, end stream, end of discussion. But, like, I don't know. There is a bit of appeal, I would say. Just, like, I guess in a way a cozy stream, where it's just, like, having something in the background and just, like, chilling. Obviously, I'm not like, a position to necessarily have, like, oh yeah, let's just sit down and chill, because, like, no one is watching this. Like, let's be real, no one is watching this. The live chat is empty. But, like, I don't know, I wanna get making content more. I just kinda need the motivation to do it.
Good evening,
Because at the minute,
Hiya.
it is kinda lacking. Hopefully in 2026 that we can get to making, like, actual, like, proper projects and stuff. As opposed to making an AI cake recipe and then uploading filler content. But... yeah, next year is also rough. Ooh. Hypothetically... would I get slimed out by EdXL if I streamed doing, like, parts of my NEA? Swap means a vehicle, it actually still clips the corners. I mean, it is a 12-meter vehicle, I'm used to driving, like, 11s. But, hypothetically, is there anything against it?
Hey, driver.
Is there anything against, like, publishing what I make as well, like, for my NEA?
May I have a child single, please?
Of course you can. Because I don't think there is. So... I could make some sick beats and upload them. And, like, do a bit of a, this is how I did this, please give me a like, a subscribe, and comment. But... definitely an interesting idea, I'm gonna say that much. Because there have been moments where it's just like... this sounds good to me. I would like more opinions. If it sounds like shit, hurts my ego and something, it sounds like shit, but, like, one thing I'll say is, all feedback is good feedback. Except for if someone just, like, hates your guts and is like, oh yeah, this sounds shit, everything you do is shit, rah. Kill yourself. As a bit of an extreme example. But, like, as long as it's nothing like that, feedback is good, because then you know what to improve on. And you can improve on it and get good. I do genuinely hate... Well, the good thing is, like, I've had worse in terms of, like,
Break time.
driving.
Good evening. Good day, driver.
If you've driven the Solo on the 83A without high beams, you will know that basically if you drive it, not using the high beams whatsoever, like, you are driving in candlelight. Which I had to do because, apparently, there was something wrong with the headlights through BCS, and that disabled my high beams. Like, because we were all going and checking, oh yeah, like, press the high beam key. That doesn't work. Press it on the keyboard. That doesn't work. Switch. Which, to be fair, is just a stalk, but I didn't know that, and so I couldn't really... No, I think I did actually try the stalk and it didn't move either. Like, it was just not moving. It's like someone super glued it. So... I'm just trying to remember, because, like, I remember I sent proof that, like... it just... nothing works, but... To be fair, BCS does actually integrate quite well with OMSI. Although it is essentially just another layer of stuff on a 32-bit game that struggles to run in the best of conditions. How early are we? 2 minutes. We're gonna stop when... Okay, someone wants to get off. Let's actually follow the speed limit, which I'm surprisingly not good at doing. 30. There we go. And I can see it without the... Does this work better? Like, I feel like it does, because it's not got the bloat of the minimap. Because this has the minimap and this, which is good for looking at quick stats, but then again, are you really interested in that or not?
Driver. Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
We have 2 minutes at the minimum. How long does it say we have on here? Yeah, 17 is when we're out. Okay. Wait, no, this is pub, isn't it? Okay, so we have like 3. Because that's the in-game time, so we have like 3 minutes. I mean, to be fair, the real time is also like the time. We do have a bit of time when we arrive, to which I'm going to give you a bit of an intermission. And I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not really... I can't monetize this, so... Is there really any appeal for... like... Hold on. 17, so we can, like, get going in a sec, but knowing me... Okay, realistically, we do kind of want to move. I know it's a game, but I also do just hate holding a fair amount of people up for over a minute because they can't pass. That's genuinely the one thing I hear about OMSI, is the fact that the AI isn't modular at all. Like, there could be space to overtake, but it just will not overtake because it's not, like, programmed to do so. So, like, for example, you kind of have to do this. Christ above. And that is an endless queue of cars. Let's just leave this as some background views. But, yeah. When are we meant to leave? 19. Yeah. Well, that's gone black, so we are on time, so I'm gonna leave. I think it rounds up and down, doesn't it? No, it always rounds up, doesn't it? Yeah, it always rounds up, so... Which is annoying, I'd prefer it to show exact times. But, what can you do? I think realistically after this, I'm probably gonna do the other run off stream, because, like, I guess what this stream is more is getting me more comfortable in, like, actually, like, presenting to an audience of precisely 0 people. I don't know how it's going to work when I actually have to engage with people, but we will see. So I do eventually want to, like, stream and make videos out of streams. And hopefully by next year we will be able to create a decent amount of content that will appeal to
Good evening.
all sorts of different people, because we are a place of stumbling over my own words, but ideally I want to make this place a multicultural place for young and old. So really it's just appealing to different demographics that I need to kind of work on, and seeing how to make things more appealing, because if anyone's actually watched the AI cake video, it's not very great for retention. I know it's not very great for retention. I'm bad at viewer retention. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not. I'm gonna put my hands up and say, yeah, I'm bad at it. And it's just something I need to get better at. And one thing that I know I'm bad at doing is, like, sitting down, listening to someone be like, oh yeah, you should do this, this, and this, and then doing it. Because to me it's like, oh yeah, you should do this, this, and this, and then you'll get like 5 million views. It's just like, yeah, but A, that's not how I want to do it, and B, I don't really care. Like, the way I see it is, if this turns into something big, it's just going to be something that I do on the side. It's not going to, like, as much as I would like it to become a career, realistically, that's like the 10%. And unfortunately, I am not the 10%. I am
Good day, driver.
the 99% that gets like 2 subscribers and does content, gets 5 views, and
Can I have a single, please?
of course you can. I'm the 2% that gets like 5 subscribers, 10 views, and I have very loyal subscribers, but not really anything that can be done from that. Like, as in, you get those 5 subscribers, you keep them loyal, they're happy, you're happy, and you move on with your life. Because if you sit down and you're like, you can dream big, you can be like, I would want this to be a career someday, but there is also a part that has to kind of set expectations. It's just like, as much as I would like it to be a career, realistically, I need to work to that point, and like, I don't know how else to put it, because that kind of sounds like I'm being a bit of a dick about it. Like, as in, oh, you shouldn't have ambitions, because you should, but...
Oh, give us a single.
With a tenner, come on.
Are you sure this is not too much?
That's what I mean, it gave 250p's.
Jala.
But, like, as in... What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I don't mean to, like, come off as a dick, but, like, you grow slowly, and then that becomes into something bigger that you're eventually happy with. And as long as you like doing what you're doing, there's not any reason why you shouldn't do it. Like, that's what I'd say. If you're happy with what you're doing, and, like, you enjoy doing it, sure, it might not get, like, 1 million views on YouTube, but if it gets, like, 20 views, and you like doing it, keep doing it. Sure, it might not appeal to a lot of people, but there are definitely going to be people it does appeal to. Like, I'll be real, most content that you do on YouTube, like, if you want to, like, go into doing a career on YouTube and stuff, like, if you do something that appeals to you, you'll find people it also appeals to, and then from there, that base grows, and, like, you start branching out into more stuff. People like the other stuff. Are you coming on? No, you're not. People like the other stuff, and then, like, you build a community based on that. That's how a community is built, to be honest. Like, it's just multiple things that you like and other people like, and that kind of joins into one big thing. There are some things that might not appeal to some people, but overall, like, they like you, they like your commentary, or whatever you're doing, and it works. Honestly, one thing that I would say is, like, I hate how there's, like, a method to everything. Like, can we not just, like...
Morning, sweetie. Hello, God, it's getting dark out
mate.
there. Thank you very much. Can I have a day pass, please?
Sure you can.
Jala.
Oh, wait, they haven't screamed at me.
Just a single, please,
I mean,
mate.
to be fair, that's one benefit of the Omniboat, is it's so big, it just kind of
Lovely.
works
Cheers.
as a boat, and, like, kind of equals out. Yeah, I'm very, like, I can be very talkative. But, yeah, I can't lie, I forgot what I was talking about. Something about a community. Something about communities. I'm gonna end on this, basically. Oh yeah. Sound an indicator on. There we go. Yeah, I hate how there's, like, a method to everything. How it's like, oh yeah, you have to game the algorithm. To some people, like, yeah, it appeals to them because they want to, like, that is how you get big. That is how, essentially, you speedrun YouTube. But I don't like how, basically, if you want a career, it's forced down your throat. Like, sure, you can get support for it, but I don't think it should be, like, forced down your throat that, oh, you have to have 15 million tags in your video description, and you have to pay for ads on, like, Facebook or whatever, advertise your video there, and then hope that that gains traction and that you get 5 million views overnight. Like, because at the end of the day, does that matter? Like, it appeals to people that want to do that stuff, but to people that want to do it casually like me, like, it can seem kind of daunting. I'm just like, Well, we're 3... This is the thing I hate about Ingleborough. Because we are now 3 minutes late. And what did we do? We literally sat at lights and went through stops. Now, unfortunately, BCS that's going to show up as a poor mark. But, it's 20. Did we pass the camera? No. That's the camera over there. See how it's hidden? This would be... this, I think, is illegal in the UK. This hidden camera. But in Germany, I think it's perfectly legal. Which is why... Did I just say illegal again? It's perfectly legal, which is why it exists. Because in the UK, I know you have to have, like, signs before. And there's no sign.
Hey, handsome.
I think they put up signs sometimes just as, like, a scare tactic. Because it's like... Oh, yeah. There's a camera about, even though there's, like, none. But then again, you could also think, oh, yeah, there's no camera about, and then you get zapped by one, and it's like... Well, that's 3 points. 20 speed limits are stupid. Because there's a higher chance of someone breaking a 20 speed limit than a speed limit at like 25. Which, let's be real,
Right, single, please, mate.
most people drive at 25. I don't,
Right,
because
Taki.
I don't drive. Regularly, anyway. But, like, that's what people do. They just, like, drive at 25 because it gets them to where they're going faster, and, like, that's kind of... Well, they... I guess... This is my problem. I, like, start things and I just don't know where I'm going with them, and I don't know how to finish them, but... Like... Yeah. I'd say that, like, there's a higher chance of someone speeding in a 20 zone than, like, someone speeding in a 30. Because, sure, 30's faster, and, like, some cases, you do need to, like... Oh. You do need to, like, actually go 20, because, like, the road is, like, either really poor, or, like, there's not enough space. But, like, one thing that I will say is, you shouldn't necessarily be forced to... Even then, there are some areas where, like, you do just want people to go slow, like... Let's be real. Even though it's, like, 2 AM, it's probably not best for someone to be doing 50 outside, down the road outside a pub, where someone could potentially stumble out of the pub, stumble into the road, and die. Which, yeah, not a pleasant thought. Honestly, this stream is just showing, it's just showing my conversation material. It's just... I'm keeping myself engaged, that's what I'm doing. Oh, we're 4 minutes late, great.
Hey, driver.
Now then, lad.
Good
How's
ride,
it
mate.
going?
Gives you a return. Thank you very much.
Pull out and floor it, because otherwise we are going to... Well, we are already 4 late, so, like, it doesn't make that much of a difference. This is also a game, so, like, driving styles will vary.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Is that? Am I looking for you? As far as I know, you just got on my bus. better.
Good evening, mate.
Good day,
Hey,
driver.
man. Hi. We could probably do some background music as opposed to just Scania sounds. Oh, we're 3 minutes. We've caught up for 1 minute. Still not the best, but I need to hydrate, so that peaked. We have a can of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, which I have just kind of spilt myself. Oopsies, I guess. It's better than what I did once while playing with friends, where was it my cable got caught around the can, and I moved slightly, and I accidentally spilt my whole monster on me and my chair, and I ended up taking 20 minutes out and just cleaning myself off because of it.
Hello, lad.
Not a pleasant experience, but
Just a child single, please.
oh, thank Lord you gave me exact change. Not a pleasant experience, but I do actually remember it quite well. One thing that I really want to do is, like, stream gameplay with friends. Because on here, I don't know if I've got them unlisted. I don't know if I've got them actually public or unlisted. But I did do some, like, streams on Minecraft with some friends on a server that was working for a few months and then kind of collapsed. And I will fully admit I was part of the problem, because it was just like, basically it was just like, I want a server I can play with friends on, like without any like major conflict or whatever. Just a
Good evening, mate.
Good evening.
yeah, in a way, just a server that like
Oh, give us a single.
I can play on, contribute to, and not have to like actively put in a million hours of effort to do well in. It just like literally just a server I can chill in with friends, go start a farm, kill some mobs, and build like a really tiny house underneath one of my friends is fairly large house with one big thing. Just don't. I'm sorry, I've just gotten a message that says I'll be there depending on what time I wake up. Set an alarm. It's been 3 weeks. Why is my cursor showing up? Go away. It's been 3 weeks, and both weeks, A, I was on exam leave, and B, it was final uni stuff. Speaking of, I am probably going to go to uni. Because, well, one reason's pretty obvious, I think. Like, I'm gonna be completely real. One reason is...
Oh my gosh.
Shut the fuck up. I'm okay, maybe I'm going around these corners a bit fast, but I'm not, like... I'm not doing it like the Tour de France. But one reason's obvious, the other one is
Oh, then
also,
looking for
well,
Good evening, mate.
is it obvious? I mean, to be fair, I was quite anti-uni for, like, the longest time. And then it was just like, well, uni means I get to go away from home. And get it funded. For, like, a year or something. Because I am very anti, like, loans. I'm very anti-credit. And, like, it's just like, oh, but free money. But no free money. Because you pay for the money. And it, like, puts people into crippling debt because people are irresponsible. Why do you think Klarna is a thing? Because people bite off more than they can chew, and most people don't use it as, like, a bit of a stopgap for, like, if they get paid, like, in a few days, and they need to just buy something. Most people don't use it like that, or even like a, oh yeah, I can just pay this off in 3. No, to be fair, most people do use it as like a, I guess, installment kind of thing. But there are some people that see Klarna as just like free money, which is kind of a yes and no kind of thing, because, like, yes, it is free money, but it also isn't, because you have to pay for, A, you have to pay for it, and B, debt's bad. That was 9 people, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, kid.
Hiya, driver.
Now then, lad. How's it going?
About as well as it can go. How late are we? 40. Like a minute. Or like that says 3. I'll be real, I do 40 here on this bend because as long as you get a good speed, like around 30 when you start going on the corner, as long as you sustain it, it's fine. Like, what were we? We're sustaining like 35. Like, as long as you're not overly, like, sharp.
What the hell's going on with your driving?
Fucking reflectors on the road. But, like, as long as you're not too aggressive with, like, your steering, it's fine to add, like, speed. Because it mostly holds its position. What is it? Green. Don't mind if I do. You can hear my swallowing, I know that. Sorry. How many people are getting off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hello.
Just a child single, please.
Oh, why are you paying with a tenner for a ticket that's 110? We're crawling forward.
A single ticket.
A
please.
single. Okay. Still not the best, but more reasonable.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and then we get motorway thrash. Or carriageway, actually. It's a Euro carriageway. Who cares? main difference between a dual carriageway and a motorway is literally less things can use a motorway than a dual carriageway. Like, a motorway has restrictions, a dual carriageway is basically just anything that isn't ridiculous. Like, I don't think you can really drive a Little Tykes car on the motorway. Sorry, on a dual carriageway. If you fit it with a scooter engine, maybe. Is it bad that I'm low-key considering that? Like, because hypothetically, what is stopping you from putting a moped engine in a Little Tykes car? Well, okay, apart from the fact it has to be registered, and have an MOT test, and the fact that anyone above, like, the age of... anyone above the height of, like, 5 foot can't fit in a Little Tykes car comfortably.
One day rider, please, driver.
There you go. And there's a change. Like, that's the only thing that's stopping people from, like, driving a Little Tykes car is the fact that they are over, like, 5 foot, and that's why they don't fit. There has to be a scaled up Little Tykes. There has to be. And I don't mean like a, oh yeah, this is the, like, car equivalent to a Little Tykes car. Like, I mean like a literal Little Tykes car that's just scaled up. Has to be. There is there is definitely a market for it. 3 minutes late still.
Great, kid. Evening, lad.
Single.
Long day.
Single. There you go.
Lovely. Cheers.
Hey,
Hey,
driver.
what?
Oopsies. That's 150.
Thanks for that, Doug.
Well, that was 1 cent actually, but. Now we get to go on a brief NSL section. It's one of the tiniest NSL sections. Look, it's NSL here, and if I show the minimap, that's how much you have, which is enough to get up to like 35 before you already need to slow down, or 40, or 45. Because there is literally a stop right here, and then it literally becomes a 30. How many are you getting off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The whole reason why my reactive is like the Firefox is that's the only PNG I have on here that is not I'm just trying to think of how I should put it. There isn't either my desktop wallpaper, which is a photo of one of my ferrets, now deceased unfortunately, or a random screenshot, or a VTuber that left on not the best terms from their agency, but their agency kind of collapsed, and like, I have my own opinions on it, but oh yeah, I can swap back to this. I don't need to see the minimap. Like, just enjoy the ride. Don't worry about the map. If we get lost, we get lost. It's fine. They pay us for it anyway. You're paying me. I'm getting paid. The company gets paid. If I get a bit lost, it's fine. Look, worst case scenario, we get lost. We end up in... This is Yorkshire, isn't it? So... Look, we either end up in Scotland or we end up in Cornwall or something. Because are there ferries from, like... I swear there's ferries from, like, Hull or something. Something on that coast to, like, somewhere in, like, the Netherlands or something? Or Belgium. Like, there's a ferry that goes to Europe from, like, that area. So... yeah, worst case scenario, we get lost, we end up in Europe. Best case scenario, we end up at your destination, just a bit longer. Or shorter, depending on if I take a shortcut. Are we catching up 3 minutes late? Oh, yeah, we're not going to catch that up, are we? Because it's 48 and it's 48 right now. I can't wait to see the BCS stats on that. I think there is, like, it says views 1, and I think that is, oh. Ignore the fact I'm lane departing. Hypothetically, could we overtake? I don't know if I'd recommend it. To be fair, I know how we would have not been late if we had just gone on the cycle where our light at Ingleborough turned red, because, like, realistically, I do kind of get why it's... one of these morons slow down for, like, literally no reason. Like, they slow to... like, it's not even, like, the fact, oh yeah, they slow down to do the roundabout reasonably. It's the fact that they slow down to a literal crawl for no good reason. This is actually the first time I haven't had to stop here. And then we have lights. I think that camera back there was actually F4. Yeah, that camera's in that? I think that's how that works. But yeah, you can see that camera, and to be fair, it is in a actual camera spot on YC. So go. 1 minute late. That's better. We are in the good range now of lateness. How many people are getting off? Quite a few. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 26 people on board, as we can see there. And also, BCS does something. I sometimes get scared when I switch windows, because anything can crash on Z, even though it has been surprisingly stable. Except for the fact that it's taking a bit to load titles, but that's usual. Yeah, BCS also tells me I've got 26, and we've had no complaints about temperature, which if we use the veiling, we would have many complaints about temperature, because you can shut all the windows, and only one time has it actually heaten up. As in, it's gotten a bit, like, it's actually gotten warm. And I've not had complaints about temperature. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. I really don't like the way that this lane is designed to work, which is like you cross through the kind of thing. I don't like it, because that actually one thing I hate about the UK is the way that we approach roundabouts, where oh yeah, you have to change lane on the roundabout, which is like kind of like, what if I accidentally sideswipe someone? Which, let's be honest, has probably happened on a UK roundabout. Because, yeah. I will be real, I'm going to take the stream as a... Sorry, someone pressed the disabled bell for no good reason. Fun fact, on the early 400s, the, what is it? I don't know if the buzzer was also for the disabled bell, but I know that, if you press the bell on the top deck, at least the ones we had in the area, anyway, '07 plates, it was a buzzer for the top deck, so that, like, if you pressed it downstairs, it was a regular bell, and then if you pressed it upstairs, it wasn't like a bell and a buzzer, it was just a buzzer. I think in future alterations, like, at least in that sort of era, it was a bell and a buzzer. Can't exactly remember, but I think that's how it works. But yeah. There's a bit of trivia no one asked for. Don't ask me how I know that. I mean, there's a reason why we're playing OMSI, as opposed to a game like Grand Theft Auto 5. Which I actually do want to kind of get back into, but the only problem that I've got with it is it's kernel level anti-cheat, and I don't quite fancy dealing with kernel level anti-cheat. So, actually for it I could use my old rig, because it actually performs decently on there. So that's an idea. Another thing is it's on the Epic Game Store, and I don't quite like the Epic Game Store, because it is the Epic Game Store and not Steam. I got it for free though, so like I can't really complain all too much. If I paid for it, then I would have probably... If I paid for it, I would have bought it on Steam. But I didn't pay for it, so... Also, GTA 5 didn't used to have kernel level anti-cheat. It used to just be regular anti-cheat, and then they engaged kernel level anti-cheat. Because I know... the only reason why I know that is because when they got kernel level anti-cheat, I decided, yeah, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm a bit of a thing, so I'm just gonna... save it, and then terminate tool, and hold on, let me show you this. 64%. That's what you get for driving with no collisions. 0, 0, 0, 0. Passenger satisfaction. At least they were happy with my driving. I mean, to be fair, ticket selling... workable. But look at how much I get. €3,684. Total profit, €2,281. Drive next door. Why does it want me to drive a bloody 24? You can go away then. Oh, it sent me to the office, for fuck's sake. Well, this was fun. And hopefully I can get to streaming more intensively and properly soon. And I'm not going to say anything this year in terms of content or whatever. next year, hopefully, we should have more self-esteem, which means that we can have more content, which means that we can do more stuff. I don't know if it sets auto on the list. I might leave it up for a bit and then unlist it. But, yeah, if anyone actually watched this, thank you. I can hear myself, fuck. Like, much appreciated. And, yeah, hopefully we can actually get to making some proper content in the very near future. There should be background music for this part. Like, I need to find royalty. I think I need to actually finish my tracks, make a track that I can have as background music and I can just loop. Or we could just still copyright some music, but then that means I can't really do anything with the stream. Yeah.